Hi, friends. I hope that you all had a good time learning about the owl's sense of hearing the other day. Think about what you learned watching that quick video about owls and why their sense of hearing is so good and what they use it for. Today, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to talk about another sense that humans have and that an animal has, but how they might be different a little bit, but they also might be similar, which means the same. So, we're going to talk about bears. Bears have a really good sense of smell. So, we smell sometimes, we don't smell, but we can smell, right? So, if I smell something cooking, I'd be like, mmm, smells like French fries, or smells like my grandma's cookies, right? Like, we when we smell things, it reminds us of things. Because remember, our senses are pathways to our brain. So when we smell something, our sense of smell tells our brain, ooh, that smells really good, or ooh, that smells really bad. I'm pretty sure we all know some things that might not smell so good, right? But it all, no matter if it smells good or bad, it tells our brain, oh, that smells really disgusting, or oh, that smells really good. I want to eat it. If you smell something nasty, you're not going to want to eat it, right? You're probably not going to want to touch it either. Like, ew, that stinks. I don't want to eat that. Anyways, so a bear has a super good sense of smell. Now, we've measured things in math a month or two ago, right? So I want to tell you how far a bear can smell. A bear can smell up to 20 miles away. Friends, that is super far. That's like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to think. That's like driving in a car for 20 minutes. Like from one spot, 20 minutes in the car, all the way down the street, just driving, 20 miles. A bear can smell from here 20 miles away. That is a crazy amount of smell that bear can smell, right? So, as humans, we can smell things, but I don't know of any human that can smell something that's 20 miles away. So, we're going to watch a video about bears and how they use their sense of smell and what they use their sense of smell for. So, like I said, our senses are pathways to our brain, and it's the same thing for animals. Animals use their senses, and when they use their senses, those senses tell their brain, oh, Mr. Bear, there's food 20 miles away. Let me go find it. We're lucky enough where we don't see that many bears in our neighborhoods, right? But I have friends that I went to college with, and where they lived, they actually had bears that would be like in their backyard, in their trees. I'm not making this up. Like, this is real talk. The bears would climb up the trees and they would see the bears. One friend, I'll never forget this, she told us a story about how a bear walked up on her porch and was like in front of her door, and she was freaking out because there's a bear at her door, right? But the bear was smelling what they were cooking inside their house and wanted to eat it. So here's your job. Your job is going to be to watch the video about bears to learn what they use their sense of smell for. Then you're going to do the same thing that you did when you watched the owl video. You're going to do the same thing today with the bears, but we're going to use our sense of smell. We're going to talk about our sense of smell. So you're going to record yourself telling me one reason bears use their sense of smell in a different way than humans do, and then one way bears use their sense of smell in the same way that humans do. And I'm going to put a blank paper thing on there also, so if you want to draw a picture of a bear, or if you want to write down questions, that will be there for you too. So enjoy learning about a bear's sense of smell.